is very, very good. And it does sort of offer you answers in that sense. Pretty much, obviously, once you get the 6 online, sure, Curse Crown is not really that reliable. But I guess the Bramble is good. Bramble placement is very nice. The
combo
is... Yeah.
The combo with Wyvern and Willow is also incredible.
Okay.
Because the curse comes out, you apply your around the curse, and then you fear them right as the curse is thing. So they can't actually get their BKBs off after the curse, and then it pulls them into the Brambles if they don't have that magic immunity. It's a pretty cool combo. I've seen teams doing it. Not teams, but... high damage. If you catch like someone Blood Rage, the Bloodseeker Blood Rage by himself or something, Willow is one of those that can always catch.
The full W strap. That is the question. Get those W's in chat. Is one of the language where W means like laughter or something? Does a country spam W's? Maybe not.
I know the SCA is they do the WK, right?
They do
the WKs and that's the laughing. But
WWWW.
Yeah, WWK. Yeah.
Guys, come on, 5th hero with W.
Is there? What's even left? It's like Witch Doctor, right?
Witch Doctor.
And Wind Ranger. That's
Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
That could work.
Is that
Let's get some mid lane Wind Ranger.
I think those are the only ones.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll happen.
Probably. So Liquid with the 4th pick. Still, who's going to be playing the Bloodseeker? Is that going to be Miracle or Matumba?
I actually am not too sure just yet. I think they might be able to switch.
I mean, at the moment...
Because they still swap mid and safe lane it between the two of them a lot, depending on the heroes. Like if it's an Invoker, there's no damn way you see Matumba playing the Invoker. Like,
do you think it is most likely that the Shaman and Venge are going to be the dual supports?
I guess that we technically don't really know either. We'll find out from this pick.
Oh, it's a Husk!
God.
Oh, so Liquid, they wanted to be more dirty. We saw them bring out the Brood first game, the Huskar second game. This is the Liquid we know, and some people love. Yeah, Huskar pickers, Brood pickers, they got it all, Liquid, in the first series.
They've got the ways to take the Roche as well, right?
Yep.
They've got the Venge Wave of Terror, and they've got the Shadow Shaman plus a Blood Rage thrown on top, so they've got that. And they've got ways to fight around the Roche Pit. The Shadow Shaman Lords, the Blood Right. While on Fnatic's, I mean, Wyvern is probably their big one around that Roche Pit, and Weaver to give the vision with the bugs.
Do you like the Huskar pick against a Weaver and a Wraith King? Because I feel these are two heroes that can sort of have the upper hand against a Huskar at a certain point of the game. You've got that sort of evasiveness with the Shikuchi. Wraith King is a hero, you got to kill him twice. And he's probably going to be the 3rd core, so he's not really sort of top priority.
I would think it looks like just like a timing thing, right? They get that Roche, and then you look at Fnatic's draft, and they don't look that strong.
Oh,
and now that's the way to fix it.
I've not seen this hero in a long time. There's the backup for the Huskar. The Omni Knight coming into play. And
weird-looking draft.
Oh boy. We are getting, as I said, these first 2 games have been quite a treat. We're getting some new heroes left, right, and center. So, Fnatic.
I mean, Huskar doesn't care too much about Wyvern or Willow, that's for damn sure. I mean, Wyvern can be annoying if you get a good curse, but there's an Omni Knight who can pretty much counteract that and get a good Guardian Angel.
So what have we got? Fnatic, are we saying this is going to be a universe? It's got to be right. We're looking for Arbed's hero mid.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't got Arbed's hero here. So, Arbed, what's he going to do?
He's got to pick something that can lane versus Huskar. Something that doesn't just get run over. So maybe it could be Wind Ranger. It could be Wind Ranger.
Okay. Wind Ranger seems so...
It doesn't seem that great.
It's not great against the Bloodseeker, right? It's nasty.
No, I don't like that.
What do you play mid?
For Abed.
Meepo, of course, banned.
Yeah, that's not gonna be there.
So that's not a chance. So they were saying that in chat. You have just been banned as well. Viper is one that also does come to mind as sort of a safe pick, a hero that can maybe sort of hold his own against the Huskar. What about I was going to say? Storm could still work though, right? Sure, there's a Shaman, but
Shaman is.
You can dodge magic missile pretty easily. Rupture isn't much of a problem once you've got the mana to zip yourself to a safe distance. Could maybe play the Storm.
I want him something more early time. I want them to be able to fight against this.
What about the Sniper? Oh, the Clink. We forgot the Clink.
We forgot the Clinks.
So another hero a lot of people have been talking about.
It was banned last game, last pick.
It was banned. So the Arbed Clinks, as I would imagine, indeed, yeah. And as we said, the universe of Wraith King, it has happened on some of the other streams, but we're going to get to see it for the first time on our stream.
All 3 of their cores are single target on Fnatic. I guess Liquid's kind of
pretty much.
Liquid's actually very single target.
Yeah.
Well, this game is very single target oriented.
Oh yeah, I think Fnatic has Fnatic. They've got the Wyvern Willow. Like, that is a fantastic team setup if they can find it, and they are going to have a good chance of doing so. There's 3 cores, as you say, on Liquid. They're all melee, so they've got to be careful of sort of the Wyvern setup. Sure, one's going to be going in repelled, and one will be fine, but at the same time, you've got to have two other cores, the Bloodseeker and the Huskar, that they're going to look to get in the faces of Fnatic. It's another draft where Liquid are looking to sort of run them over from the start.
I'm concerned for Clinks and Weaver versus with the Bloodseeker in the game. They pick 2 Invises that can start to get suffer a bit versus Thirst, but also Rupture's so good versus the 3 cores. Like Weaver, Wraith King, and Clinks. I mean, Wraith King is the one that wants to take it, but if he gets on the Clinks or Weaver, then that's where it starts to be a bit of an issue. All right, Fnatic's gonna have to have some very good positioning. Universe has to have a pretty good time, I feel like, so he can be that frontliner to let Abed and Envy get the snipes in the backlines on the supports. Bloodseeker. It's gonna be DJ Universe in the bottom lane. Envy top.
We did see
they might try to start 3 heroes bottom and leave Envy at the top at the start, and then they TP right after they try to get first blood and secure the lane, maybe. Yeah, Liquid's expecting it. Liquid's expecting the 3-man top, so they're sending My Control top as the Omni Knight, and we do see, like we were mentioning, Fnatic is going to bring 3 Sword top. Because Wraith King, like, you want to play around this hero level 1 because you look, he has 4, 5, 6, maybe even more stuns coming out from him at this early level if you pop your mangoes, of course. You can put on so much pressure, get lots of kills in the early game. Just hiding in the trees to make sure. I'm so glad we actually get to see the Clinks nice and early. I was actually asking a bunch of players before today and yesterday, just what's the build? Because we've been seeing people talk about a lot of different builds. We've seen the mid down. They dewarded the mid ward too. Pi came in with a sentry, so they got that as well as the kill. Oh, Miracle started with a Wraith Band, by the way. Going for that straight Aquila rush, even if it's on the Huskar. We've been talking about Aquila being like that super powerhouse item, powerhouse item you get on most solo.
So this is going to be a tough lane for Envy. They're leaving him on his own. He's going to get punished, right? They've got a sentry down, Liquid.
Oh, he's not gonna get like anything down here. He'll get some last hits with his right click, but Shakuching through the wave is very scary. You see, he's being very hesitant and actually going through the wave.
But this mid lane, Fnatic certainly keeping very good control of it. As Miracle just a second there, and Kuro, he's got the shackles, but he's got to be careful himself. As with the Splinter Blast and the right click, he gets brought down very low. Will survive, but Abed having this fantastic backup in play from Pylai's Wyvern. It's securing in this mid lane, and I think we are seeing potentially one of the answers to the Huskar. Just get the Clinks mid. It's very good with that high physical damage output. Yeah,
it's the level 2 as well as that big jump forward, because now it's like no one goes to Skeleton Walk early. You pretty much go 2-3 or 3-2. You just skip that Skeleton Walk.
And it's one of those, a lot of the times where you get bullied out of the lane because the Huskar opponent is going to be able to orb walk you. At this stage, in the early levels, the Clinks will just out DPS you, just sort of orb walking you away from the creep wave.
And he's got vision advantage as the Clinks too, because they dewarded early on. So he's going to get Miracle up on the high ground over and over again when he steps up. And Universe is free farming top too.
Yeah.
So, again, Fnatic, they've got the start that they want.
Yeah, even though Liquid made those sort of altercations to the side lanes. And top lane, mind control. It's getting gone on. He has got a purification. Be fine. Universe at this stage didn't quite have the Red Fire Blast back online.
Skeletons will chase
seconds
Mind
away.
Control. Skeletons hurt. Mind Control. Got him pretty low.
Oh. That's spooky.
Oh, Mind Control.
He's dead. The Skeletons have done it.
And mid. Abed.
Where?
He's pretty tanky.
Oh, the creep got shackled.
GH is gonna not drop the stick.
The Weaver tail.
Pi. Uphill miss.
What is going on in this mid
Oh
lane? We're
my
seeing this is
goodness.
back a few patches. We've got 5 heroes mid at minute 3. All kicking off in the mid lane here between Abed, Pyladai, and Miracle Kuroki.
Oh, I can't believe Mind Control died like that. That was pretty funny. DJ just taking advantage.
Yeah. Shadow round. Okay. In the distance. Mid lane again. They do get the shackle. This time it's on time. GH is there with the magic missile holding on. Got the control. They do find the kill this time. Liquid.
So it looks like they're gonna play this way because Matu now bottom. He's got this level advantage, and they're getting heroes low across the map. So Matu versus Envy. Envy's definitely gonna struggle quite a lot here. So yeah, GH and Kuroki gonna be making those moves around. It's that mid lane. Miracle's getting just chunked down and constantly. This Blightstone. Blightstone right clicks.
It adds up. Miracle just having to bury sounds out to himself. Keep himself in the lane on the side. GH trying for the wraparound, but Pyladai there with the positioning. Keeping tabs on him, making it very hard for Liquid to sort of get away with that similar sort of wraparound play. Run lane, Matumberman. He brought down very low there by Envy. Obviously with the sort of the attention drawn towards mid, Envy now having a much better time down bottom now. He's only got to deal with one hero.
Yeah, if he had a like creep wave push coming through and he got the bugs on Matu, so he was able to actually put the pressure up. I think GH should know that there's a ward here now on this high ground that he keeps coming from. His Pi instantly reacts to him.
Top lane. They're going to mind control. Has got the repel as well as the purification. Will be enough to allow him to back off, but of course because of this pressure from DJ and Universe, he is not getting much out of the lane at all. Only 10 CS on the night, and as you can see, Universe 30 for 14 on his Wraith King, having a flawless time up top.
Runes, 2 for 2.
Trying to come out again onto DJ. Does have Mango and the spells available. Kuro's going to be there as well for this fight. Kuro's looking to be the one in trouble though. Pyladai does start to get the slow upon him. Universe closing in, has got the stun back up in a second. Chucks out the Wraith Fire Blast, ramble down as well, so no escape for Kuroki. As Fnatic themselves another kill. 5 for 1.
Similar to last game.
They seem to be very good at playing the lanes, Fnatic. Even in sort of situations where both games, this is against a Huskar lineup in game 2, is he against a Broodmother lineup in game 1, but they're able to play the lanes and sort of bully the weaknesses of these heroes that we've seen time and time again in the past just to absolutely roll over teams.
Yeah, I'm loving Pi's play so far this game. He's just incredibly active even on a hero like Wyvern. He just reacts very quickly to the movements from Liquid, and his warding's been on point. Same thing with the sentries. You see him just constantly moving around, trying to make plays happen. The Sentry in mid lane, Sentry on the usual ward spot, and Sentry already up top, so just preparing for everything. And yeah, look at this move to top. Mind control may get brought down. Just out of range.
I'm safe. Fine, TJ works back a bit. And just so much space being made for Universe on top.
Yeah. And because of this, because of forcing so much movements, like you said, it gives Envy that freedom down bottom to actually be a ranged Weaver, lane dominator versus a Bloodseeker.
All 3 cores of Fnatic suddenly feeling like they're going to come online at a better pace in comparison to the pace that the cores of Liquid want to. You know, you have this Huskar, and Miracle, he did not have that great start. He's 0-3-1, died 3 times in the laning stage with the dual pressure that both Pyladai and Abed were piling onto him.
No, he's engaged. Very nice camp from there too. So keep burning spears to farm it faster.
Lane trying to get on mind control. It's been a bit of a tricky kill to go for, obviously being the Omni Knight with the repel and the purification. Again, mind control will be safe, but in terms of keeping Fnatic off the tier 1 top, it's very hard for mind control to do on his own. Fnatic pushing in. Get the Brave 5 Blast. Kuro's going to be there with the potential backup. We'll look towards mind control with the Bramble and the right click there for the Shadow Realm, bringing mind control down very low. He will manage to get away as Kuro looks to give his life, as he will hold back Universe. Fnatic simply turn their attention towards the Shaman instead and will take his life. Kuroki will fall. Mind control does manage to get himself back to safety. He is going to have to take the long walk back to base.
Well, that's for the good of the team. Kuro just constantly tanking that. Abed mid versus Miracle. Miracle. Okay.
Back in the game. Walks the mid lane to help out Miracle.
Really wanted to go for Envy down here.
Brave with terror upon him. A little too deep beneath the tower for them to go for, especially with Pilot Eye coming in, having that extra backup for Envy. So with the Wyvern around with that time lapse, of course, now online for Envy, a very tricky kill to find. Top lane, 8 minutes in, Fnatic find the tier 1 tower.
So I was wondering what Wraith King builds we're going to be seeing. So it just looks like Tread, Soul Ring into Blink. I've been hearing some rumors about the Dominator, because you buff up your spiders and you act like the split pushing beast, but Universe wants to be acting as an initiator to start the fights first. And I think it suits perfect with what his lineup has.
Burrow's heading out. A little careful. They could try for Universe, but Universe, of course,
nice.
He's got Reincarnate. It's, yeah, with 2 of them, with behind him, very hard to find. Bottom lane.
They're very underleveled on Liquid. He's like level 4 Shadow Shaman, level 5 Omni. There's a level 7 Wraith King.
Look, we can see on the individual net worth, Mind Control's Omni, very poor. Only 1800. On the similar level of farm to that of the supports on Fnatic.
Miracle's actually just been in this the triangle, you know, the dire triangle we call, for the last 4 minutes or so, just trying to farm back up. Level 7 now already, and has 2 components for that armlet. So not slowed down that much. He's pretty much the same level as the Clinks, maybe 1 level behind, but decent recovery for dying 3 times.
I mean, this is that we saw obviously in game 1. Sort of.
See
GH. Oh, TP, is it gonna pay off? It is not. It's just there at the ship. She's back online for him. To get himself the kill. But yeah, game 1, we saw, I believe the 10-minute mark was more sort of like a 7k advantage for Fnatic. This game not nearly as sizable, only a 2k lead at the moment, so absolutely every chance that Liquid are going to be able to make that recovery story happen. We saw them do it with heroes that may have struggled, like a Brood last game from Matumba. That did have a very punished start. At the same time round, this game we have Miracle suffered in the laning stage. Definitely the potential to make that comeback happen, as we've seen Liquid do many times before.
I mean, this one though, it's not like the pressure isn't there. I feel like in the last game when you're playing as Fnatic and you see this Spectre and the game starts ticking, you have that like ticking time bomb. You start feeling it, the pressure. Well, in this one, it's not like that as much. Sure, like Huskar and Bloodseeker are still very strong, but Mind Control. Trying to get himself these bounties. Now gonna just run, trying to make
cost him his life. Yeah, look at the curse grab. To another Wraith Fire Blast if necessary. There we go, lays it down. Another kill for Universe. 1700 towards that Blink Dagger. It's going to be a so this 11-12 minute mark. Blink Dagger on this offlane Wraith King. He is having a glorious time. The dust is out onto Envy, but he's already out of there. Can't quite find the lockdown required. As Envy makes his way back to safety. Bottom lane Pilot Eye trying to find himself that level 6, so he's going to be ready for the team fights.
That's why we see Envy being so active right now. I think that's probably one of the biggest things I see Envy do, is like he either hits the jungle or just starts making moves around the map to make sure that his supports can get, or in particular Pi, gets that level 6 at a good early timing. Getting him just some farm right here. Miracle does have the armlet finished.
And look, I wonder if he'll go with this. Interesting, as you said, item builds for Clinks at the moment, pretty much up in the air. The straight Monkey King bar rush.
Guess he's expecting the halberds and whatnot to come out for the Miracle Huskar.
So gonna be there.
Okay. Like we said, like I've heard from all players, I've heard different builds. That's why I'm very intrigued to be seeing this. I even asked, actually, I'll use this right here. I actually asked Miracle like a couple of hours ago, and he said he doesn't really know exactly what the build is. They're all kind of still experimenting to feel what's best. But we've seen, like we said, Medallion, Hex, Deso, and Orchid. I guess now an MKB. Power push mid. Wards placed down by Liquid. Slow it down a bit here. They're even bringing Universe, who I believe has the blink. He does. They've got that way to start the fight.
So they can find the opening Universe going in. They have managed to kill off the Huskar straight away. There was no sort of save out in time from Liquid. As indeed, Fnatic just jumped forward. They're clean up 2. The tier 1 will be safe for now. And now they can put some pressure on themselves. And the fights to search. I believe the DJ there with a very nice sort of they're making it very hard for really Liquid to find the position, because that's the problem. You know, as an Omni Knight, well, some of your spells have not got the greatest of cast range.
Yeah.
You've got to be very careful when there's the Dark Willow in the game. Like, how do you sort of get close enough to your core to have that sort of last minute save? You've either got to throw it out straight away, you've either got to throw it out yourself, maybe repel yourself so you get a purification out. It's very hard to play this sort of melee. Well, obviously you're not a support, obviously he's falling behind in network, but in terms of having the sage, you know, having your offlaner be the save, like, how does he do it in this sort of a game with DJ getting out the fiercest?
Kuro TPs to the shrine and he's dead. Tried to looks like he maybe wanted to get some wards up, but it's 11-1 already. Map control by Fnatic.
It is getting crazy. It's just so hard to sort of write Liquid out of a game after you saw what they did game 1. Like, this is the thing. Of course there's this lead for Fnatic, but so there was as well game 1.
Yeah, it's just this one, you know, we touched upon how there's a lot of short range on Liquid. Pretty much, they're a 3 melee, but then also Venge and Shadow Shaman aren't the longest range heroes either. And they're playing not only into Wyvern, but into that Willow, as you're talking about. So those AoE abilities can really start to play a big factor once those team fights coming out, as we just saw. Even though it was like, not really, it's a team fight, but it's like the team fight's done after the first like 3 seconds.
Sure, it was a fight that Liquid sort of got themselves caught in and then didn't want to stick around. Themselves out.
Almost has the Blade Mail. Looks like it's just going to be a Crimson Guard rush for mind control. It's majority physical damage coming out from Fnatic.
They're going to try again with this hill. See if they get away with it this time. TPs are coming through from Fnatic. Miracle on the front lines. Repel up. We'll have to back away. Universe, he's in. Straight away with the Raid 5 Blast. There's the swap for GH, trying to keep Miracle safe. Still will get caught up by the Splinter Blast solo. And as you can see with the team, they're just ignoring GH. You're going straight for Miracle. The physical damage isn't enough. They've got the Cursed Crown. There's the back of the Mind Control. Maximum Man tries to turn with the Rocha, but there's the Winter's Curse coming out, catching the 3 of them, holding them in place. Miracle, the Armlet Toggle still alive, but no, he finally pops. They've taken down Miracle. Universe will get taken down at once, but he's got the Reincarnate. He's ready to come back for a second round. 3 dead on Liquid. They just can't win these fights. 14-1 as Fnatic very close to having the demon edge on Abed. This Monkey King bot, at the pace that he's going to get it.
I think Liquid has to just not like wait to take these fights when they have some more levels. Like, my control only was level 7 in those fights, so he's got 4 points in Purify and 2 in Repel, but that's not really displaying the power Omni can really have in these fights. Like, the Repel comes out and then they have to make something happen as that Repel happens, but they can't. They can't actually just straight up start the fight like Fnatic can with a blink stun. They don't have that option just yet.
I mean, the more you think about it as well, the more annoying a Wraith King offlane is, right? Because how do you deal with this hero, right? You've got sort of this offlane hero that, you say off, but he's second highest on the network. This is a massive problem. As we saw, you can kill him once, but the sort of time it takes to kill him twice, that's more than enough time for a Klinks to rip through half of your team.
Yeah, and Klinks, we saw there, he can just kill in one disable for the most part against a lot of these heroes. Weaver Bug on top, and I mean, he's about to have MKB finished. So that's even, you know, we talked about how he's going to get evasion on the Huskar that Halberd, but there's already going to be an MKB done.
I was going to say, it's not a lot of games where you see a Huskar sort of be a whole Halberd away from having a Halberd when there's a Monkey King bar in the game.
Yeah.
This is quite the pickup from Abed. Bottom lane mind control.
The team fights repel. The team fights really just feel like it's going to be so difficult for Liquid to actually take. They have to get it through like 1-by-1 pickoffs or just some miraculous save on Miracle if they do want to take these fights. Just on paper, like looking at it, like with Wyvern and Willow, the team fight's already just better. Unless the Omni Knight gets like perfect spell usage off. So I think GH swaps on Miracle. They need to watch how they clump and have mind control in the right position. It's kind of tough. I
mean, it really just feels like the draft of Fnatic this game is... I don't know if Liquid drafted the best way to deal with it.
It's very single target.
Like, for Liquid, how do they actually go about getting these kills? It's just that they have lockdown in the form of the Shaman, but they've got very elusive heroes on...
I think they just want to play... They want to play with an Aegis. They want to be playing with a Roche, but they smoke, and Abed is already walking directly into... Like, that's usually the theme of the game when you're with a Huskar, is getting that rush. But then I look at it like the Shadow Shaman, the Venge, and the Huskar on top. It's just like screaming in Roshan. But into Fnatic's lineup, it's tough.
Due to the rupture onto Envy, he'll keep himself out of the Blood Riot and not be baited into using his time lapse. He'll be able to keep his distance and TP back to base safely. Again, sort of just a lack of strong, hard initiation from Liquid that could set up them for kills. Bottom lane mind control, too deep. Gonna go for the repel. TP out. Universe turns up the lane to clean up the farm.
It does look like Liquid decided that the fights, they need to split up and just make sure that they're heroes right now at this point, because you see GH starts farming, maybe he's level 8 now. Omni Knight, Mind Control, farming bottom level 10. You see that big jump up in levels instantly from them just splitting up. Matu and Kuroki poised top rather than taking fights, so they are starting to get their resources back into play, but still 7k advantage for Fnatic, and they're not really letting up this time. They're looking to keep the pressure on constantly. Oh, he gets him in.
Oh, DJ.
He's got a Spirit Vessel already.
He's going to get that kill too there. DJ with the foresight to set up for that second kill, the big one as well. Finding Matuma Man with the fear, cancelling his TP. I think this may be one of those heroes that you just don't want to let DJ to have. As 507 on the Dark Willow, you're not killing him, and he's setting up the big kills as well.
And now they're making their way in that rush. Liquid, they really want this, but I don't think they can contest this by any means. It's dying far too fast to Abed and Envy. And Envy's even got a Maelstrom on top too. Envy, sure, he didn't die in the lane at all. He was left alone, but he's completely farmed up.
Yeah, the Maelstrom, a bit of an injury, not necessarily the most common sort of damage item for a Weaver you see gone for. I mean, why do you think he does go for it? It's on paper, you're going to get a proc with the Geminate, that's likely.
Still do a lot of damage. I mean, it's probably still one of the best damage items for a Weaver, and you can split push better.
Yeah,
he's just about being farmed in this game, like, because his teammates are making a lot of the plays. We've been seeing like the Wraith King as well as, I mean, Wraith King and Willow have been making a lot of the plays, but highlight die 1-0-11 on this Winter Wyvern.
I mean, they're all having a fantastic. I say 17-1, as we saw down there. GH getting picked off mid lane. Just classic Dark Willow things, as Dark Willow solo bullies a core out of the lane.
He's got a Vessel so early on in the game. He can just keep Vesseling this Huskar and making his life miserable.
Yeah, same level as the Huskar as well, level 12 on the Dark Willow.
Yeah. DJ's always high level.
It was, I mean, a fantastic time. Alright, okay.
A bit. He had the Blade Mail queued, I did see that.
The Blade Mail Weaver, that is something different.
Envy always queues up items, don't change it, remember.
I want to see the Blade Mail. I mean, it's the
he runs with the Blade Mail and then he time lapses.
I mean, I guess that's what it is.
There you go.
That's the thing. It's like, aha, you think that I'm buying Blade Mail on a hero with 1k HP? No.
I have
1k times 2 is 3k.
He'll change.
2k.
I hope he doesn't change it.
I hope he honestly
Oh god,
Blade Mail Envy.
That's a DD Abed. Alright, Clink's hitting for 400. An MKB. And another MKB being built by Universe, of course, just all trying to deal with that itemization. That evasion. GH.
His bottom tower has fallen.
What's out? The mid lane. Miracle and Mind Control, not really two that he wants to go in on alone, but the backup is on its way. Last won't quite catch out Miracle, but Envy looking to lead in. Mind Control sort of separated here. The stun from Universe is going to be, there's no chance of really Mind Control getting up in range of Miracle. The fear, again coming out onto the two. Miracle will try for the TP as he has been, but there's the Winter's Curse coming out from Pilot Eye, holding both Miracle and Mind Control in place, as Fnatic will easily clean up both of them.
And there's another part of the Willow combo I actually didn't even say either, is the curse into just the Curse Crown. Yeah, curse him and you get a stun right afterwards anyway, and that is scales up to a 3.5 second stun.
I was gonna say, it's this hero, there's not a bad trait of Dark Willow, it doesn't feel. Every spell's amazing. Especially, as we say, in the hands of DJ. And there it is, the Blade Mail Weave. To see it live in action.
Yeah, he did. Okay, nice. Oh,
So
bottom, Matu.
he's got a Blade Mail. We'll sort of put our bet off from going straight for the kill. Man, he's gonna show his face here. He's got the swap from GH. Okay, the counterplay. They're looking to sort of bait Arbed into this with a magic missile. They may have just managed to outplay Arbed. Is Arbed now surrounded? Will try for the TP out. Is he going to make it? He is. Arbed gets out. DJ's coming. He wants to kill off Matuma Man. Repels there from Mind Control. And DJ as well. He's shadow round. He TP's out. They both escape and draw the attention of 4 members of Liquid down towards that bottom lane that don't find any action at all.
I can't believe Arbed lives there.
Very, very, I mean, it's 20 to 1, 22 minutes in. I know the last game, we saw Fnatic throw away quite a sizable advantage. Surely that's not happening in this game. This is something now.
They've got the items to counter the Huskar before he's been. I mean, now he's starting to get closer to it, but look again. No hesitation. Fnatic with so much map control, just always looking for Miracle. They've got the control, the damage. Will he get in range of the shrine? Envy though.
Envy.
But he's got the.
Oh.
Got the Aegis.
Okay, he's got the Aegis. And he's got that blade mail ready for round 2. Universe on the side. He's got the stun onto GH. GH is gone. That's going to be a double after he picked up Miracle, of course, down towards the Dire's jungle. Kuro held back by the Winter's Curse, cancelling the TP. And Arbed, he's already looking for the rest of the side. They got the Ray Fire Blast down out onto Batumba. The damage from Arbed enough to finish him off. Kuro's still on the run, but Envy and Piladai ready to chase, as it looks like Mind Control was the only one to successfully get himself out of this terrible, terrible place for Liquid to find themselves, and a double kill for Envy's picked up. 24-1. Fnatic absolutely stomping Liquid here in this game too.
Yeah, they just can't get any way to actually take fights versus Fnatic. They just keep having to split up. They never can be clumped as 5 versus this because of how the lanes and everything went. Fnatic in full control. Liquid got good wards up in the meanwhile a couple minutes ago, but doesn't really help them actually take the fights. Sure, they'll know where the fights might be happening, but their heroes just aren't at that point yet. Fully counter too. Even when the Huskar gets his item, I think the MKB is almost done on Universe as well, so 2 of them.
See this replay again as Envy sort of baits them in as they go forward to pop the Aegis. But little do they know that Fnatic was ready and raring to fight straight after the Aegis was taken out of the hands of Envy as they strike back hard, cleaning up 4 of the 5 in Liquid.
Don't look good.
Lead just continues to grow. 15k net worth advantage now, 22,000 in experience. As Liquid are going to have to pull out something quite phenomenal to swing this one around against a tricore of Klinks, Wraith and Weaver. All 3 heroes scaling very, very nicely as the game goes on. There, as you pointed out earlier, there's no sort of Spectre-esque hero on Liquid's lineup as they had in game 1.
I think they just have to be playing behind each other now. Like you're getting split up, you're getting picked off too much. I mean, it's 24-1. They have to be sitting as a unit. But look at this Pi again. Vision from Pi in both games has been phenomenal. 1-0-15 on the Wyvern. He sees all of Liquid poised here. Pi actually smokes himself trying to find some wrap here.
He's going to open up onto Matumba. Drops the Winter's Curse. Doesn't look like they're actually going to look to follow up on it though. As Pi, he'll try for a TP out. Will make it. Will not be found. Looks like...
Well, trying to get any of a pick off there to get back. As we said, like, now they are just sitting behind this part.
With the tough lap, they're more on Liquid, and they're going to lose more. The chase down there on top of Fnatic against Liquid. I don't think Fnatic can throw this game.
I don't think that they... it just feels impossible. They've got...
so far ahead.
They 3 cores, they have MKB. So that fresh halberd was countered before we even got it, but now it's even more so countered. And they just, they can't take any fight. They can't take any fight by any means. Even if they have everybody there, it just seems impossible.
Certainly looks like Fnatic did their preparation here for TI. This first series, sure, game 1 they lost, but at the same time we saw a lot of sort of positives.
They looked
Fnatic
great in the first 15 minutes.
They just let it slip. This is what happens when Fnatic don't let it slip. It just is absolute destruction.
Such crisp plays. I mean, I'm just gonna keep reading Pi's score because his warding for me has been a really big point of them being able to make a lot of these plays.
Every time the Winter's Curse is the fears from DJ, so much to just stop these sort of little plays happening like that, as we saw the Miracle trying for the kill. And so as we can see, the goal distribution from both teams, all I can see is there's a lot more of the chart on Fnatic's side than there was of Liquid.
In every category.
There wasn't much of a chart on Liquid's side.
In last hits, it's Fnatic. In kills, Fnatic. In every single tiny thing, it's been Fnatic. Towers, etc. Liquid, this might be the last hurrah. Trying to see what they can catch here. Universe will break it.
Yeah, and he's out straight away. For Fnatic, no. Fnatic, no. And of course, Universe with that skeleton's attack damage talent. The army is ready to roll. Try and lead in with the Rupture, but again, you're rupturing a Willow. Shadow Brown with a TP out. Ooh, he's fine. DJ's back. Doesn't, of course, TP all the way back. He's at the tier 2, so he's still ready to join the fight if it kicks off.
Maybe they try for the Roche this they have very little options that they can actually do. It's either take a fight, try to win it, or I mean
surely
they need Aegis and Cheese, but this is gonna be really hard to take. Fnatic has ways to get vision in the pit easily with the bugs.
Universe is just draining, giving them vision, looking for the chance to open up. He does get turned upon, and with the magic immunity, they'll be able to take him down once. On the side, Envy poking and prodding at GH, so that's going to be DJ finishing off Kuroki. Envy ready to go back in as the buyback's coming out, but there's no buyback from Miracle. He's dead for 50 seconds. DJ being chased down by Matuma Man, but Matuma Man at the same time having to be careful as Envy on the chase. BAM!
He's dead.
DJ with the snipe gets the pick off, and that will be Roshan falling into the hands of Fnatic. GH, he should fall as well. The Cursed Crown holding him down. DJ dancing around him, picking up a triple kill. It just doesn't stop for this point. 9-0-13 on the Willow this game.
Everybody score on the side of Fnatic.
It's
34 to 1. It'll happen.
It's 34 to 1.
Such crisp plays coming out all around from them. Liquid just don't seem to have a dog in this fight at all.
I mean, I know it's sometimes you see ups and downs from TI winners of the past, but have we ever seen a TI winner turn up and get 34-1 in the first series of the next one? I don't think so. This is it's a rough time for Liquid. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like Liquid playing terrible. It just feels like Fnatic are playing fantastically. Sort of the draft decisions, the playing decisions, and the calls that are being made, that the individual plays, it's 10 out of 10 across the board from Fnatic.
Yeah, their teamwork, the teamwork is excellent too. It's just like it doesn't seem like that hesitation's coming around, right? Like Pi was, in the beginning of the game, let's say like Pi was the Wyvern, he's walking from top rune, and they start making an aggressive play mid. Instead of walking that extra like 20 seconds it would have taken him to be there, he instantly just teleported. Like the decision making is very, very top notch right now by Fnatic. Not give Liquid any extra breathing room in this game. While usually what we talked about in the last game, right? Sometimes it tends to be when Fnatic has these big leads, they sometimes start backing off, start farming. This game, no. It was like this Willow, the Wraith King, the Wyvern, all looking for aggressive plays.
That's some open AI level of confidence here from the numbers. 99% win probability here for Fnatic. I mean, I admire that. You know, you look at the numbers, but it's Fnatic. 98, you know.
98, take it down
I think I'd take it down a little bit. We've seen some crazy back and forth from Fnatic in the past.
It's true. Who's the only one with... It's Abed's the only one with the death, right? Yeah, it's just Abed.
Oh, Abed. Oh, he had a good run.
Miracle? No? Still a lot of damage coming through. We'll be okay for now.
Oh, the bait.
Heavy.
Okay. Got the Aegis. It's back from round 2. The heals. Keeping Miracle alive there very nicely. Mind control. They'll turn. They've got the Shadow Shaman Ward down. Universe. They'll get popped once. The Reincarnate on the side. The Fear trying to push back Liquid. Liquid still yet to lose anyone. The Winter's Curse might do something about that though, as it does hold Matuma Man in place. No, Matuma. He's fine. Sorry, Mind Control's held. Mind Control's out. But jumps in with a Ray Fire Blast, and into the midst of it all, but there's the jump forward Miracle, but there's a cold embrace save from Pilot, keeping it be safe. Now the cleanup happens as Liquid lose 4. Willow there with the chase down. They'll tap out. It's enough. 38 to 1. We'll add them up. 39.
39. DJ, I mean, when you see that moment right there, DJ just blinks in and hexes you. You're like, wait. Willow has a hex and a blink and vessel, and he's level 20.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this. The Willow is at the same level as the core heroes.
Liquid's not going to be feeling too good about that one, and Fnatic are going to be feeling on top of the world. The series ends 1-1, but I think Fnatic definitely the team that's going to come out of that series and go, we did it, boy.
They looked really solid.
Turning up, beating the reigning TI champion 39 to 1 in one of the games. 37 Kelly, 31 minutes in. It just wasn't close.
And good on them too, right? They just had lost the last game to a Spectre Broodmother, and then they come back like this with like nothing happened. They erased that game from their memory, and it's Fnatic just crushing it.
They lose to a Brood, and then they saw the Huskar. They're like,
whatever.
Oh hell no! I'm not losing to a Huskar. After we just lost to a Brood, there's no way. And they didn't. They absolutely the dual lane mid decision to have Pilot die there with Arbed it ruined Miracle's game. Miracle could do nothing, and I don't think I've ever seen Team Liquid with a worse scoreboard than this.
No, have
we ever seen Liquid lose a game this badly with this roster?
Not. I mean, a 1K, 39 to 1, 37K gold, more than a 1K gold.
This has got to be the worst that Liquid's lost ever. This really has to be. This game.
This is one of the best I've seen Fnatic. Like
and the best. Sure.
Like their early game was so crisp.
This is Fnatic versus Liquid. Like you cannot take this lightly. Sure, we see some sort of one-sided games, but this is Fnatic, a team that has sort of been up and down. You know, they weren't at the top of the DPC in terms of numbers. They did struggle. They just turned up to TI. They just beat the reigning TI champions 39-1.
Good start.
And they've got a very good start.
Fnatic has 2 series today or 3? They have 2 series today. So.
Oh, people are saying 27-0 EG. When was that? That was that ESO Genti?
Last year.
Wait, wasn't that Liquid beating EG? I can't remember. Oh no, it was Liquid losing. Okay, so people saying, I'd say 39-1's worse than 27-0.
I remember the game when it was 27-0 because they were trying to. Remember they were trying to kill the Chen. All five man smoked and they tried to kill the Chen and they couldn't, and they GG'd out right afterwards. I think it was Misery Chen.
Oh yeah,
you remember?
I can't remember when it was, but you are right. They did have another.
I remember that really well because I remember the 5-man smoke and they didn't kill the Chen and they immediately GG'd out afterwards because they just wanted 1 kill.
Well, at least they killed Arbet this game.
They did kill.
They got one. But there we have it. So that is first series of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, because first of all, we're probably going to stick with you because we love you, lads and ladies. We'll send some less than threes right out to you. We are going to have Team Secret versus Serenity, and you know what I want to see? Yeah, I want to see some people set Serenity as their favorite team. I want to see the in-game ticker showing some good numbers, some good up for our Serenity boys, because these are the new lads. Well, I don't know much about these guys. You don't. Well, you probably know because you probably did some homework. But these guys, what are we going to see from Serenity? What are we going to see from them?
I hope we get that. Do the offlane swap to get the blink dagger right. I mean, that's one that everyone's hoping for to see. But
are they the new wings? Are they going to show us these crazy strats? Behind the scenes, people were saying they were. People were saying Serenity, you got to watch out for this team. They're going to turn up. They're going to catch everybody by surprise. Can they catch Team Secret by surprise, though? Let's have a look. Is the lobby online? It is. The lobby is up. We are joining the lobby. Secret versus Serenity.
But that one might take some time. So remember, we do have a lot of other streams open that you guys can take a glance at, but
don't leave. Don't you leave.
You have to come back.
Because you won't be able to come back. If you leave this stream, you ain't coming back in here. I'm going to send some IP bans out. Back. Right, I just saw you there, Mr. JPC1 Dota left the stream. So, don't go anywhere. We are going to have Secret versus Serenity. And it's going to come very soon. We're going to stay with you.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire is scanning for enemies. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Killing spree!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower might be going down.
Dominating! Double kill!
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Dire's top tower ain't a tower no more. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Regeneration!
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Goodbye, Roshan! See you soon! Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant called in the fortification. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrated. Dire is scanning for enemies. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I won't lie, that was unexpected.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
It was not love. Perfect.
Damage. Offering accepted.
Amazing what you found, Lando. Invisibility.
Mega kill! Just fell on hard.
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Dire's putting a hurt on Radiant's middle tower. Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love. Radiant's middle tower had a run-in with the Dire. Radiant's top tower's under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower don't look good. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has been denied. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady.
to something extra for the effort.
Radiant are scanning. How does that even work?
Invisibility!
Shadows, take us.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Bottom tower is under attack.
Double kill!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Double
Dire's
kill!
middle tower is under attack.
Damage. for me. What have we here?
An easy shot.
Man, him and that Aegis. Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Mega kill! Oudom!
Fate united.
Here comes Dire's plucky little courier. Oops, it's dead now. Dire's bottom tower's getting pushed around. Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good. Hey, where's Dire's bottom tower? Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's structures are fortified.
Double kill!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are feeling the pressure. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Everyone's got a plan for this. Smash down their ranks.
truly lived.
Now for your co-conspirators.
Mine!
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Double damage!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ownage!
Then
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
you have learned nothing.
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？你气不气？呢？
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Is Dire even watching? Their bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant now have mega creeps. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Killing spree! Killing spree! Dominating! Triple kill!
Middle tower's taking a dirt nap. Radiant smash the ancient. This one's in the books. Dire's middle tower is under attack. look good. Dire is scanning for enemies. Dire's middle tower's in trouble. Which one, Dire again? Dire's doing that glowy thing. Nothing to do with Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's middle tower's taking a dirt nap.
Where's the party?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love. Dire's top tower might be going down. Radiant called in the fortification.
Here I am.
I'll take that as tribute.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Illusion.
An easy shot.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Dire's putting a hurt on Radiant's middle tower. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Lakad matatot! Normally.
Salamenes allies disappear.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
Dominating.
tower is under attack. Radiant scanner. How does that even work? Dire's bottom tower is getting pushed around.
Over here now. Killing spree!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Stupendous!
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Regeneration!
The Prague then.
Over here!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Nicely done.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower's still there, but not for long. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
shadows.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, what I missed!
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Over here now! Killing spree! Double kill! Killing spree! Slammer! Killing spree!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Invisibility.
Dire are scanning, trying to find those sneaky bums.
Stupendous!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower must have been dizzy.
Looking for me?
Our thanks.
Regeneration. I'm over here. My finest work. Looking for me?
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Zip! Zip zap!
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is falling. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Allies disappear. Double damage.
Here I am. Illusion. Dominating!
Dire is scanning for enemies.
Shadows take us.
Double kill! You had your warning.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree! Triple kill!
Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love. Radiant fortified his structures. Pretty good move. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower had a run-in with the Dire. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Haste!
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Zigzag!
is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Vanish.
Dominating! Double kill! Dominating! Triple kill! Mega kill! Ultra kill!
Disorder. Small reward.
Haste! Less!
You have learned my pet, don't you?
Dire is scanning for enemies. Radiant's top tower's above the top. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady.
Regeneration.
Unstoppable!
Blown away. Here I am.
Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is hacked. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Shadow, take us.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
The prize is mine. From the goddess.
Zips up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Wicked shit!
Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I always like seeing Radiant's middle barracks take a beat. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. They're throwing a perfect. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle barracks are still there. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. This might be the last look Radiant gets of their bottom barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen. is scanning for enemies.
Small reward.
Shadows deeps.
Killing spree!
I'm not abandoning my friends to a world not impossible.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks probably gonna die. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks is falling.
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？队友呢？
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Regeneration.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Where's the party? What I missed? Touche!
Double kill! Killing spree!
Here I am.
Dire is scanning for enemies. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
哎，队友呢？哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant Ancients in some serious trouble. Yep, this one's just about over. Hope you didn't bet on these knuckleheads. Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Mega kill!
Radiant Ancient is nothing but rubble. Dire take it all the way.
NC Predators turn to ban.
Dyer's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Dyer pick. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant pick.
Faceless Void.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Choose your hero. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Fortune and glory await! Seconds to battle, but feel free to start killing before that. We're not sticklers. The battle's starting. Just remember, you got a job to do. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
Denied!
Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love.
My pet thanks you.
Radiant are scanning. How does that even work? Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
This'll come in handy.
Money changes hands.
Salamene smiles.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's putting a hurt on Radiant's middle tower.
My flesh vitiates.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Over here now. Let the fun begin.
Killing spree!
A snag in your timeline. Radiant are scanning for enemies. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant fortified their structures. Pretty good move if you ask me. Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love.
Perfect. Shadows take us.
Dominating!
Yes!
Killing spree!
Dire's middle tower's in trouble. Which one died again? Dire's bottom tower's getting pushed around. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
My pride. Dominating!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning, trying to find those sneaky bums. Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower might be going down. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower's still there, but not for long. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower ain't a tower no more. Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower must have been dizzy.
Here I am! Mega kill!
Die young and leave a Purian.
Stupendous!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Out of my way!
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, what'd I miss? Oh!
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Vanish.
Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good.
这波不亏，666。
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Where's the party? My eternal gratitude.
Dire is scanning for enemies. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Coin for me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's putting up a barricade. middle tower is under attack.
There shall be Schenkers by the acres.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Killing spree!
Over here now.
I didn't see that coming.
Double done.
See you soon. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower don't look good. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire is scanning for enemies.
Vanish.
Dominating!
Reap what you sow.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant called in the fortification.
Salamanders
Radiant's
smiles
bottom
at
tower
one
is under attack. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
This'll come in handy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's middle tower is taking a dirt nap. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
Mega kill!
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love. Radiant's middle tower had a run-in with the Dire. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. I always like seeing Radiant's middle barracks weak.
Wicked sick ownage!
Come east for the flesh ride.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks is fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Ownage!
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are still there. For how long? Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. One step at a time. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. I hope they ain't throwing a top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen. Dire is scanning for enemies.
What sort of prize is this?
Regeneration.
Money changes hands.
Haste!
are scanning for enemies. Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
I shall repay in kind.
Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Radiant's top tower just tapped out. Dire is scanning for enemies.
From the same cloth.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Double kill!